this game and be good at it, because I'm good at this game. I think.
Absolver?
No. I get crushed in Absolver, because spam! That's why. Yeah, you play Absolver at all now, it's just endless spam. And a lot of people lag switch nowadays. What's so funny?
Dead Island. And me and Nate shenanigans.
Oh, good God. Okay. I'm gonna stream this, and I'm gonna go do a chalice dungeon. Let's go.
Oh, blood porn.
The bloody porn. Besides, who doesn't like some good bloody porn now and again?
Ew.
I mean, if there's no blood, it's not good, right? That sounded really creepy.
When she bleeds, it's time to breed. You hear what I said?
I heard that, and that's disgusting. Okay. Now, let's run a chalice dungeon. Are you kidding me? Or did I just go up to the wrong chalice dungeon? Right, ritual chalice. Okay. We're gonna run... I don't have enough to do a defiled chalice. I don't have enough to do an Ailing Laron, and I can't do an Is chalice. We'll do a Hintertomb chalice. Conduct ritual.
Sure.
Boom. I can't do any kind of defiled chalices because I'm not defiled enough. And yeah, I totally said that. Okay, now. Man, you were dying over there.
I'm at the cliff where you drove the truck over the railing and down the cliff.
Let's see what we got here. Do-do-do. Lantern. Okay. Let's see what we got. It's dark. Where is it? Do I? Oh, there it is. I've never done this chalice dungeon before, so we'll see what happens. Like, I've never done a Hintertomb. I've done all of the Temerian chalices except for the Defiled Chalice, because the Defiled Chalice dungeons suck. Because they basically half your health, and they're like, oh, you want to do a chalice dungeon? Oh, that's not a illusory wall? Okay, let's see what we got here. Nope. And this place just looks like Illusory Wall City, but it's just like, nah. Okay. What is place? Those are explosive barrels. Okay. What's this? Blood dew. Blood vial.
Throw his propane tank at me. He runs to pick it up. Die.
Oh my god, I am one-shotting everything. I'm pretty sure I have the text-to-speech thing on. Okay. Let's see what we got up here. Oh, an old hag. And a really ugly rat.
Junkrat?
Hold on, I gotta grab this item. Hopefully it's a good item. No, it's a rock. What is this guy? Oh, you got a scythe? I got a scythe. You got... Oh, I got one, you got two. Weak. There we go. Unlocked. Somewhere a door to the old labyrinth has opened. No shit. It just said unlocked in like all caps. You act like I don't understand what unlocked
solves
means.
problems. Let's go through something. See what happens.
That's literally how it goes in this game. Actually, in this game, I'm like, let's run at it and hit it and see what happens. Oh, hi.
Let's fucking eviscerate it. See what happens.
That's basically what I'm doing right now. My character is borked. I'm so high level. Okay, back this way. What we got?
Blood porn.
I do not
I could
recommend.
actually probably buy the blood porn DLC.
It's up to you, man. The DLC's great, I think. I think it's honestly worth it. It adds 5 bosses. No DLC in the Soul series has added that many. It also adds the Hunter's Nightmare, which is a it's a nightmare version of the Cathedral Ward. Then it adds the Research Hall, the Fishing Hamlet, and that's about it. But those areas are huge. I'm fighting Wilbur. Okay. First boss is a
Well done.
Let's see what happens. See how much health he loses. Woo! This is the only boss in this game I think I could legitimately one-shot. Because I just two-shot him. That was the easiest boss I've ever freaking seen. Boss like wound up like it was gonna wreck my life and it whiffed. And then I just inserted my arm up its rectal cavity like 2 or 3 times. Up its anal cavity, I mean. Like, up to my shoulder, mind you. Hopefully the second boss isn't too hard. Or too stupid. I hope it's a good boss. Because there's one boss in one of the Chalice dungeons that's basically a pyromancer. And he has like this cool witch hat on and everything. And it's a really cool looking boss, and it's really good to fight, but other than that, you don't see it real much. Ow, my shoulder. Okay. It's kind of hard to believe I went from sucking dong at this game to being really good at it, I think. Considering I'm on New Game Plus in these dungeons. One good thing, though, if you ever need, like, extra items like antidotes and stuff or blood vials, just run a Chalice dungeon. Because you just get stuff, like, everywhere. Like, you get blood dew, you get all sorts of stuff. So let's see what we got. Ooh, an ominous hallway with a white guy standing at the end of it. Ow. You act like that's gonna hurt me. Okay. Oopsie daisy. Oh, one of these places. Ow. There we go. Now where is that psycho witch bitch? Oh, this is a long bridge. This is terrifying. And I see undead giants at the bottom of this place, and I'm like, no. Just a whole lot of no. Ho, 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 ho. Yep. There we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Open the door. Oh. Ow! That came out of nowhere. Okay, I'm not that stupid. game's like, oh, here's an item at the end of a long hallway with 2 corners on the side of it. There's totally not enemies around here. No, it just leads me to a giant poison trap. Okay. It's kind of how this game does. Like, you're like, oh, item. Ooh, a titanite slug. Okay. Okay. Where? Oh, door. This dungeon is freaking huge! This room is humongous. Why can't the freaking main game have an area like this? I want an underground tunnel system area. That's all poisonous down there. I'm willing to bet. That's all poison water down there. I will bet you 100 soul echoes. Or blood. Soul echoes? Okay, blood echoes.
Do you want to try that again? And 100 is like 2 fucking...
It's like 2 cents.
Tutorial enemies.
2 cents. No, I'm not. That I am not fighting. This is like Blight Town, but done right. Honestly, I don't see the whole issue with Blight Town. I thought Blight Town was a good area. I was like, that area sucks. It was a good area. Difficulty-wise, it was fair. Like, because mainly you weren't supposed to go there directly after the church. You were supposed to go there after the depths, which is where you got a lot of poison items.
Well, didn't the main problem everyone had with it was the frame rate?
Yeah, the frame rate was a big issue. But that's one thing. I don't get why the frame rate was such an issue. You looked down and it would solve the frame rate issue, but you were just like, the fuck, why? Oh, that's a lot of rats. That's a lot of rats. Ooh, hello. Well, that's a lot of enemies. That was a lot of enemies. I went around a corner and I just see 10 rats like running at me. Ooh, tomb mold. I need more of that. All that just to find this giant lever. There we go. Now, let's get the heck out of here. How's that not an illusory wall? Oh, baby snake. Snake bundle. There we go. Dead. Okay. Up the ladder. But of the bosses you fought so far, because I think, aren't you at, are you at the wet nurse or are you at, Gurman? Spore? Shit. Okay. Where did I come from? Here it is. I gotta go all the way back. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Misty. Oh, crap. Run. Oh, wrong door. Wrong door. I'm a dumbass. This way. This door. To the right. And over this giant, ominous bridge. Bridge is so terrifying. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall. Okay, blood vials. Oh my god, there's so much poison here.
There's so much cum.
Why?
Who says poison just isn't like cum?
Did I walk into Hugh Hefner's mansion or something?
Yes.
If that's the case, then sign me up.
Hugh Hefner's the Playboy guy, right?
Yeah. Gosh.
Yeah. I'm sorry I don't know my pornos.
How do you not know your pornos, man?
I know my hentais.
What did I just do? I just turn off my lantern and get freaking get slapped in the face with a cannonball. Because I'm fighting the undead giant. It's like, I'm gonna throw a cannonball at your face.
Oh.
Ow. Okay. Zawaldo. Ow.
Waldo Jigsaw.
Say Zawaldo, I get freaking blasted. You can't handle Zawaldo. Hintertomb Root Chalice. Like to say, that's not the entire Chalice dungeon, is it? 2 floors? No. These are at least 3. The rooted chalices, I think, are 4, and then the final chalice is usually 5. I think defiled is 6. The problem with defiled chalice dungeons, though, they have your health, man. Like, one good thing is these chalice dungeons do have some RNG to them. Some of them, aside from like I think the starting ones are always a lot of them are always the same, but when you do different chalices after a while, they become randomly generated. Oh, it's one of these ones. What's so funny?
Something Nate did.
What do you do? Oh, there's a door. Oh, hello.
He jumped off the lifeguard building all the way down to the beach. Survived. He's like, hey, Spore, how's it going? I'm like, this is not me behind you. It's fucking smacked him. He's like, ow!
Serves you right, bitch. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh. More poison. Is this a roll hallway? Oh god, dodged a bullet.
No.
I thought that was a roll hallway. I was like, oh no. I didn't hear it talk. Why didn't it talk? Okay. That's a good no. Just no. Give me the blood vials. Let's get
the blood porn.
Oh, hello, buddy. How you doing? That's a roll hallway. Ow. I called it. It's a roll. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna die. Roll. Okay. What room is this? Is that all this was for that one Titanite slug? Ow! That rock had that much momentum that it freaking launched me like 10 feet back and it was just sitting still. Hard left. What's so funny? Why you laugh? Mimic? No.
You're driving.
I like the whole world to know that I did that all on purpose.
No.
Yes, I did.
You suck.
Even the driving off the hill part, that was freaking obvious. That was on purpose.
I thought you were just trying to back up.
No, I was trying to do that on purpose. I wanted to see what would happen. Is this just... God dang it. Ooh, chest. What's in here? Ritual blood.
Blood.
Ow. I hate doing the clawing method sometimes, man. It freaking hurts my finger. You know what I'm talking about? Where you have to like rest your index finger on the buttons.
Yeah.
It irritates.
That's what I usually do.
I do, but it irritates my finger sometimes. Was that just a treasure hallway? Where's the actual hallway? Oh, dodge the knife. Nike. Ow. Get
Well,
your
look like I know what a JPEG is.
Where did that come from? Your nose for you look like a schmuck.
Nuh-uh.
Okay, a cuck.
I mean, no.
From the other side. Wait! Where's the door? I keep walking through this poison. Da 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 da. Ah, I missed this door. How did I miss this door? Lieber. Bitch kun. I do not care. If I miss that treasure room, I am moving on. Screw that mess.
Yes.
Like when you do challenge dungeons enough, man, you're, oh, wrong hallway. I'll admit these challenge dungeons do get really freaking boring. Like they get repetitive AF. Like, I don't know why FromSoft decided to go, oh, let's make the most repetitive freaking thing ever. Because after like, because I've already done all the Tumerian ones, that's like 6 or 7 chalice dungeons. They're all the same layout basically at some areas, and I'm like, why? I even skipped the optional stuff already. Okay, so what's the big bad of this? What's the big bad of this dungeon? Please tell me it's not the watchdog. What is that? Oh, it's a blood-starved beast. Cool. Something unique. Hey, Skin Flaps, how you doing? Whoa, you take a lot of damage. Well, that was easy. That boss didn't hit me one time.
Where's my phone? I need to add a sound effect.
That cannot be that easy. I just one-tried the entire challenge dungeon. I didn't die one time. Are you freaking kidding me?
Nah, I won't add a sound effect. Maybe. I don't know.
My God, my internet cannot suck. Not my internet. That dungeon cannot be that easy. Let's remove this chalice. Do I have any difficult ones? Lower Hintertomb chalice. Ailing Laron. I still can't do an Ailing Laron. I can do a lower Hintertomb. Let's do a lower Hintertomb, because those are about something. screw it. Let's see what this Chalice dungeon has in store for me. By the way, did you ever see that photo I put in the chat?
Nope.
Look at the meme real quick.
Oh, that meme? Yeah, I've seen it.
What?
The Ice Dio or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
The whole joke behind it, that guy is voiced by the guy who voices Dio. And every time he walks on, like, he'll slowly walk towards someone with his, like, sunglasses on, and I'm just like, all I can think of is hearing Ice Ice Baby in the background, but instead of it saying baby, it just says Dio. It's just like
Ice Dio.
No, it's just Ice Dio. And you just hear the whole riff come on. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's it. That's Dio.
Bum 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 ba bum bum.
Like that is like, and he's like the funniest character. When you first meet him, he's just sitting there sleeping. He's like, oh, and it was even funnier because like when he meets Nami, he goes, oh, another girl with huge bazungas. Hey, you want to go on a date? And then he says that exactly, and Sanji goes, what? It was freaking awesome.
Sanji just fucking...
Sanji gets triggered easily. Sanji's Tumblr in a nutshell. Except not good looking. And not as badass.
Fuck.
Plus Sanji is like the best chef on the freaking planet. He's like, his whole thing is he just adds spice to the fight by like lighting his leg on fire.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna light my leg on fire and then kick the shit out of you. I'm like, okay. Like Diablo Jambe. I'm like, or Jambe, I don't know what the fuck. Or he says Jambu, and I'm like, English, okay. Or French, I don't know.
Fringroove.
The French. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, French.
I don't know. I don't speak French. I never took French. I took German.
Fucking Nazi.
It's I'm just thinking of freaking Dark Sauce where he's like, you can't beat me. He's like, it's not Zweihander, it's Zweihanda. I loved it.
God damn it.
I love that video. I'm glad he finished it finally. I loved it.
Yeah.
It like makes me want to play Dark Souls 1 like so bad.
I just want to play that anyways.
I want it remade so I can play it again because I would remake my main build because remember my whole Armor of Thorns set up in Dark Souls 3. It was basically that, but instead I wore instead of the crown I wore the Mask of the Child. Like, so I look pretty fresh. I look pretty funky fresh.
Well, I have it for PS3, but I want to wait until like it'll get remade.
Are you sure it'll get remade though? That's the thing. I want to know if it will or not.
Yeah.
Or they could at least add
I have confidence that it will. Or maybe
I don't see
Demon
why
Souls.
it wouldn't. You know how much freaking money you'd make? Like, you'd make so much money because that's the best one in the series other than Bloodborne. Like, Dark Souls 3 did better on, well, combat. Dark Souls 3's combat is fluid. But
yes,
Bloodborne did everything else. Like, Bloodborne has the look, it has everything. Like, the weapons, like, you cannot look at a weapon in Bloodborne and not pop a boner. Like, you can't. Like, you can't look at the whirligig saw and not
go, like, oh, it's a normal oh, it's a hammer. Oh, I came.
Oh, it's a sword in a sword? I need that.
Oh, isn't that the Ludwig's Holy Blade or whatever?
It's a pimp cane? That's a whip? Yes.
A pimp whip.
I can be both. I can satisfy two fetishes at once. Did I just jump into the abyss?
Oh, I just fucking seppuku'd the mace, and now it's a bigger mace. Made of fucking blood.
That's crystallized. Like, these who thought of these weapons? Like,
people who are on acid, but are also, at the same time, just fucking geniuses.
Like, dude, some of these weapons...
It's like Einstein just fucking popped a blunt, and then he came up with that.
Some of these weapons, if I saw these in real life, I'd be terrified. Like, if I saw someone use the blood letter in real life, I'd be like, nope.
Yeah, no shit.
No, you know, it'd be really scary. What if you saw the freaking cauliflower man in real life?
Ooh.
I'd be like, no.
I have none of that.
And the Moonlight Greatsword. Oh, yes. By
I
far,
think you would just see it, like, become the, like, you know, get this magic sheen.
Brain
And you
Sucker.
would just fucking cream your pants. Just
I'm fighting an enemy called Brain Sucker. Is it literally just this thing? Those things are legitimately called Brain Suckers.
Huh.
I thought they were I thought that's just what the community called them. They're legitimately called Brain Suckers.
Let me suck that brain.
Let me Zawaldo you a little bit. Zawaldo.
Zawarudo.
I said Zawaldo and like freaking slapped him with the freaking hand. Slapped him with
Zawarudo. Bitch.
Zawardo. Eduardo. Woo!
Zawarudo.
No. Oh shit. Zawaldo. 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 I said, it's a freaking Waldo. There we go.
Using the Wildy saw
Yeah.
or whatever.
It's a great weapon. It's the best PvE weapon in the game.
Yeah, because damage.
Exactly. I'm using my main weapon though isn't that. My main weapon is the burial blade. Because it's quite frankly a sexy weapon. Like and plus remember I'm wearing the crow garb, the crow hood, and I also have the crow leggings, and I have those metal gauntlets. So it's like I look like a freaking Grim Reaper. That's one thing this game did really well, and I think Dark Souls 2 did it better than Dark Souls 3. Fashion souls. The most important souls.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3, there's a lot of just, like,
Armor.
armor.
There's nothing cool. Like, Dark Souls 3, like, my favorite armor set in Dark Souls 2, honestly, the Throne Defender and Watcher sets. Those look freaking legit.
Yeah, like, in Dark Souls 2, like, the few armor sets that I did see, they were, like, really unique and, like, different.
Like, there's one hat I wish they had brought back, because I had my whole fisticuff set up. It had Durgo's hat, which was, like, Ferris's hat, but it had a feather coming off of it. And it had, like, a monocle on its left eye that was like a scope.
Huh.
And it was so cool looking, and I'm like, why is this not... And then you had... And there's one armor set in Dark Souls 2 you can't beat. Just, if they remade it in Dark Souls 3, everyone would wear it.
What?
Alon's armor.
Oh, true.
That is the sexiest armor in Dark Souls 2. Like, every time I see
When
that,
I saw
I'm like...
Alon, I creamed, and then I died. And then
No, when I saw
again.
how shiny that floor was, I was like...
Ooh.
Wow. It's about to get stained with my blood, isn't it? Yep. Like, that could be me, like, someone needs to make a video of that where, like, they walk into Alon's room, they're like, hey, Alon, I'm ready to fight you. It's like, okay. It's like, whoa, what a shiny floor. Oh, wait, it's about to be stained with my blood, isn't it? Yep. Dead.
And then fucking attack helicopter, fucking Apache direct missile hit you with the fucking katana.
He is, honestly, imagine him at Bloodborne speed. Ooh.
Honestly, not much would change.
No. Compared to Bloodborne bosses, you haven't seen how fast freaking Koss is.
I've seen him.
No.
Koss is just stupid.
You haven't experienced him. You can watch him all you want. You experience him and you're like...
It's a whole different fucking thing.
When I walked up, I'm like, okay, he doesn't look that tough. He did like one attack, and like when I fought him originally, every single attack he threw out, I got hit by. I was like, why can't I dodge anything?
It's because you're shit. I mean,
he's so fast. And not to mention that freaking placenta's hitbox is gigantic, and I'm like, I'm getting hit by a placenta in the shape of a shrimp.
That fucking sentence.
Oh, this dude looks cool.
Sentence.
This dude is cool. Forgotten Madman. Ow.
Oh.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm really thinking about downloading Dark Souls 2 again and playing it more, because I actually really miss Dark Souls 2 a little bit.
I kind of miss it, but at the same time, it's like, yeah.
The main reason I like Dark Souls 2 more is, one, I liked the weapons and the armor. It was more unique and varied.
Yeah.
Granted, the areas weren't as nice as Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne's, but
I honestly, like, Dark Souls 3 is, like, really gray and, like, not that, like, pretty and nice to look at. It's got some good areas. Like,
no, you want good. You want
like,
dark and gray, but great to look at. Look at freaking Bloodborne.
Oh yeah,
dark and gray, but
has,
gorgeous.
Like, quite a bit of color thrown into it, but Dark Souls 3
it's like
is
deep
like,
purples and red and greens.
Yeah. And then Dark Souls 3 is like puke green, gray.
The only like really, honestly, the only
gray.
really good looking area in Dark Souls. Oh god, there's two of them. Okay. The only only beautiful area in Dark Souls 2, in my opinion, or Dark Souls 3, I mean, is the obvious one.
Irithyll.
Yep. Irithyll and Anor Londo.
I thought Smoldering Lake looked pretty good.
Yeah, but it was too small. I think Smoldering Lake needed to be bigger. Because that's supposed to be Ash Lake and the demon.
Smoldering Lake.
That's supposed to be the demon ruins combined with Ash Lake, and it needed to be bigger.
Yeah.
Because
Smoldering Lake, small area.
No, because Ash Lake was freaking huge.
Oh yeah, I've seen like a little bit of gameplay on that.
Plus, you can't beat the music in Ash Lake when you walk out. You just hear that opera, and you're like, "What did I just walk into?" I miss bosses like the Hydra though. The Hydras were cool bosses, I think. Granted, they were easy to beat after a while, but good God, your first time, they were a nightmare. Like, honestly, to me, they got really easy, but they got really annoying later on. And there's
honestly,
actually,
I would kind of like it as it's just like as a test, like if it gets remade for PS4 and like you're helping me, like don't help me with the boss, just let me fight the boss on my own.
I know
like,
one boss
plus
I'm gonna
a little
make
bit extra damage.
I know one boss you're gonna solo.
Manus, Artorias.
No, not Artorias. You can solo Artorias. I love Artorias. I will solo him, but you're forgetting the most important boss.
Capra Demon.
No, Capra Demon's easy. I don't know why everyone freaks out about that boss. That boss is easy. No.
Asylum Demon.
Well, not boss. Bosses.
The good old duo, Lightning and Fat Man.
Pikachu and Snorlax.
Just the timing.
Like, we go a little mono, ain't that right, Snorlax? Sure is, Pikachu. I can't get over that. You go, sure is, Pikachu. I'm like, wow.
Oh my god, that was the best thing I've ever heard.
He's like, I thought you said one-on-one, and I thought I killed you.
I forgot about that animation.
That animation is so good. Like, there's so many funny moments in that one.
And I thought I killed you.
Oh, this is so easy. This was totally the right way to go. This is totally not the right way to go.
He was in like New Londo or something, right?
Yep. Like
New Londo.
I think everyone made that mistake their first try. I even did that. I was like, below? Oh my god, no!
Like, I played a little tiny bit of Dark Souls on my PS3.
And I already know.
I got through the tutorial, and then I got dropped in Fire Link. I'm like, where the fuck do I go?
Yeah,
I put down the game.
I honestly think Dark Souls 1 has the best, like, interconnected world.
Oh yeah, Dark Souls 3 is just like, go here, go here, go here.
Well, Dark Souls 3 is interconnected to a degree. The best...
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2 is actually really well interconnected if you do it, or if you actually do it. Because you can, if you wanted to, you could run from freaking you could actually run from things betwixt all the way to the freaking undead crypt if you really wanted to. You really could, which is awesome. There's one boss that if I actually had to recreate Dark Souls, I already know which bosses I would want to put in it.
What?
But my tutorial boss would be a bitch.
Alon.
No. Mirror Knight.
Ugh, no.
One reason. One, I'd make his hitboxes a lot. I would introduce people to PvP with that boss.
That'd be dumb. That would honestly ruin the game for like a lot of people.
That would be awesome.
No, it would not.
Well, it wouldn't have a guaranteed summon. It would just summon something. That honestly,
No.
I think that would be really cool. Okay.
Maybe like one of the beginning bosses, not the fucking tutorial boss.
Oh, there's a merchant here now? Sweet! I just walked up and I found one of the Bath Messenger things in here. Sweet. Because you can have merchants in here, because Patches can even be a merchant in here, but you just don't ever run into him. He's like super rare. Ow. I just took an arrow to the balls. I hate these enemies. I hate these spiders. They can freaking die.
Like the bone spiders for me.
The black spiders.
Yeah.
The black ones from the Nightmare Frontier.
Yeah. So, oh, those ones. I will still always eradicate those fucking bone spiders. Like, ugh.
Yeah, those bone spiders are annoying.
They're easy, but they're just, ugh.
And I'll say this, the one boss that actually gave me a lot of trouble when I played Dark Souls 2 originally was not what you think it would be. It was Duke's dear Freya.
Freya?
Yeah.
Huh.
I did not struggle with Nishandra. I beat her first try.
And Nishandra's not that bad.
I beat the Dragon Rider's first try. Granted, who hasn't done that? That's a joke, boss.
I mean, the first Dragon Rider, literally, you can make himself kill himself.
Actually, that's not even seppuku. That's just dishonorable suicide.
No,
like,
that's just being, like, Down syndrome, man.
Like, you freaking seppuku. You freaking just kill yourself in the middle of a fight. Like, dude, come
He's
on.
like, oh, yeah, we're gonna do a sumo fight in this tiny-ass arena. Let's fuck. And then, like, he comes at you, and he's just like, oh, no.
Like, swings at you, and you're like, man, he whiffed. That's all I'd say, like, man, he whipped so hard.
And then there's Alon, who's like, ugh. I died with barely single hit.
Yeah, honestly, that is so cool. Like, oh,
that's a really cool detail.
Like, you beat him perfectly. He's like, okay, I got a seppuku. I can't.
Yeah, like, that makes you feel
like I'm like,
I
wrecked you, yourself. Man.
Like, Raim isn't hard. Alon,
Raim is a freaking pushover. I do not care what people say. People swore up and down he was hard. I'm like, no, he's not. He's easy AF.
The hardest thing about Raim is in Phase 2, he hits like a fucking rotor.
No one expected the moveset swap. The instant that happened, I was like, okay, learned his second moveset, had no issue with him.
His second moveset, most of it is just reaction rolls.
A lot of no, there's one that's an area of effect you have to watch and you have to roll at the right time.
Well, yeah, I know which one you're talking about. But
that
like,
attack
that's
is
really the only one.
Well, I mean, he does have that one attack, and I'm like, oh no. Remember the giant sweeping move?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You could like roll through that pretty easy.
Yeah. And I will stand by this statement because I have stood by it since Dark Souls 2 came out. Adaptability does not mean shit. It does not, and I will stand by that till the freaking day I die because it does not mean anything. I had zero adaptability and I fat rolled through the game.
Must have had a pretty hard time.
No, I didn't actually. I dodged almost everything. There was one guy. This was awesome. I got invaded halfway through, and I was fat rolling. This is like halfway through the game, and he swings a sword at me. I roll. He's like freaking katana R1 spamming me. I'm just rolling through everything, fat rolling, and he's like, "How high is your adaptability?" I'm like, 3. He's like, "What?"
3. Wait, he actually sent you a message?
Yeah, he was like, "What's your adaptability at?" Because I was rolling through everything. And he was like, I'm like, feels bad, man. You suck. Like, honestly, you have a katana and you can't beat someone who's fat rolling, get out, man. That is the one weapon I picked up really quickly, though. Katanas are easy. Like, it does not take skill to use a katana. I
remember when me and you PvP'd. It was actually really fun.
Yeah, katanas are fun. Don't get me wrong, they're fun to use, but they're freaking easy. But
dude, PvP with the fucking chicken wing is so fun.
Yeah. Best katana, though, without a doubt, Chaos Blade.
Damn it.
Especially Dark Souls 2.
I'm hard on for the Chaos Blade because it's like,
no, Dark Souls 2's Chaos Blade, no matter what you infused it with, got an S scaling. Broken.
Oh.
That sounds fair.
Imagine this: give it a dark scaling, then give it resonant weapon.
Let's not think about that.
You know how much it had the highest DPS in the game, next to the Red Iron Wind. No, next to the Red Iron Wind Blade.
Oh. I thought the Ice Rapier was the one that could like get 1,000 AR.
It could, but the Red Iron Wind Blade, it would one-shot anyone. If you did the R2 on anyone, it would kill them. One R2 would kill them. It just did so much damage. That's why you call it the Red Iron Wind Blade.
Yeah, you win.
Because you do nothing but win.
It's like
win,
somebody
win.
took 2 Dark Swords and just fucking put them on a stick and be like, here you go.
No, the best Twin Blade in that... I miss Twin Blades. I don't know why they got rid of them.
Twin Blades were pretty cool.
They were so legit. I'm like, oh, you want to go? Let me Darth Maul your ass.
Like, what's really the most unique weapon type in Dark Souls 3?
Dark Souls 3?
Exactly, there is none.
The lance. There's one lance.
And it sucks, to be honest. It's not that good.
And I'm like, why did you brought back the worst lance? Like, why didn't you bring back the best one, the Executioner's Lance? Because that weapon was, one, awesome to look at, and it was freaking great. It had more range than any lance in the game. Granted,
I will say that Dark Souls 2, or Dark Souls 3, did have some pretty fucking awesome dual-wielding weapons, like the fucking Wing and Knight twin axes and the Drang weapons. Those
but I liked the power stance system more.
I never power stanced. That's because I'm just like,
I liked the way Dark Souls 2's was, because you had full use of both weapons. So
yeah,
which was better. And I actually think Dark Souls 1 did it a little bit better than Dark Souls 3 did. If you were going to go back to Dark Souls 1's system, Dark Souls 1 allowed you to parry with a lot of offhand weapons. You could parry with a katana in your left hand.
Oh.
Like, you would just kind of do like the equivalent of a cestus, but it would parry.
Oh.
And it was really good. Like, that's why you had Peeve Peeverson, and that's where the burrito combo came from.
Yeah, you tried to teach me that once, and it didn't work in Dark Souls 3.
You can't really do it anymore. It was doable in Dark Souls 1. I don't know if they're still doable, but I know they were.
So basically, you just parry them with like a scimitar, and then hit them, and that frame you hit them, you also hit the riposte.
Yeah, depending on how much poise they had, because they had no poise, or they had a lot of poise. They would be able to take that hit, and you could just get the riposte. Boom. You get extra damage.
But if they had no poise, it would like
it wouldn't work because no poise, you would just get stunned by everything. That's why you didn't. Do
so it's like it's kind of like a Have monster, a giant dad thing.
Yeah, a lot of, especially if you fought me, my whole setup was made to take down those builds, because I could ninja flip too. But that's where my whole after image thing came from, because I would abuse that. I'd be like. I remember one instance, I got hit, then hit circle, and still didn't take damage. And I'm like, okay.
That's fair.
I looked at the screen, I'm like, that's not fair. But I love it.
But I love it.
What is that?
It's a vagina.
Tumerian Elder. I've seen this boss before. I haven't fought it. Fire crossbow on a stick. I like it.
It sounds like something at a carnival.
Fire crossbow on a
Cotton
stick.
candy on a stick.
Who doesn't like cotton candy? Oh, he can teleport? Ow.
No, you can teleport.
Ow. Bitch. How much?
Teleporter online. You move swiftly.
Don't make me pull Kirito on you. Don't make me pull Kirito.
Oh, by the way, Anthony, if you didn't know, I don't know if you care or not, but they nerfed like the Overwatch comp points.
What do you mean?
You know how Diamond used to get like 1200?
Yeah.
Get 750 now.
Well, I've got my golden balls. I don't need anything else.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised you got those. Like, just like, from sheer determination, I guess.
I mean, I suck at Overwatch.
Determination.
I'll admit that, because mainly I don't play it enough. If I played enough, I think I could probably be a Diamond Zenyatta at the very least, but
Yeah.
I just don't play it enough. Mainly
For me, Zenyatta aiming with Zenyatta is weird. It's just his balls move at like such a weird velocity.
Yeah.
But if you land those shots, man, they feel good.
A lot of teams hate me because I actually would counter Pharah very well with him. I'm like, they're like, soldier, take out the Pharah. I'm like, don't you mean Zenyatta?
Jen Baja.
Don't you mean Robo Gandhi?
Don't you mean Floaty Robo Jesus?
Don't you mean Build a Buddha?
Fucking Build a Buddha.
Every time that. I like Build a Buddha.
Ah, shit, it's a Build a Buddha!
Or Wimble Bimble.
Wimble Bimble.
Twin, what was
shit, it's Dr. Zaius.
Oh, Dr. Zaius.
Dragon Tales.
Johnny Test. Good God, Johnny Test.
Actually, Johnny Test.
MC Hammer. Oh, some of those are so stupid, like Neon Pink Evangelion. I'm like,
ha! Yeah. I actually learned the theme of that for trumpet.
Nice.
I don't have my trumpet with me or else I would do it.
I don't play trumpet, I play violin. The best instrument.
Yeah, I know you play violin.
The best instrument.
No, honestly, like saxophone is probably the best instrument.
Saxophone is sexy. I do not care.
It sounds so nice.
Anyone who plays that, I'm like, bruh, that's a sexy instrument.
Honestly, like, oh my god.
Like, I do not understand how, like, dude, like, that's just such a sexy instrument. Like,
why would anyone ever want to play anything but the saxophone?
I don't know. Anytime I hear
flute
it,
sounds
like,
pretty if you can like play
the flute, but no, there's one other instrument that rivals the saxophone in sexiness. One instrument.
French horn.
No.
I like the French horn though.
The trombone.
No.
The trombone can be sexy.
No.
Yeah,
the trombone is like the least sexy instrument.
No, I've heard people play the trombone. It's a freaking sexy freaking instrument.
The trombone is like the fat kid that's like slightly awkward, but like everyone kind of likes him, like me. So basically, I'm a trombone.
Tromboner.
Ah.
Okay.
Suckle.
Okay, Jose.
Okay, Jose. Okay, master. Let's kill the whore.
Bitch.
Act 3, 3 freeze. S-H-I-T.
Watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity.
Every time I hear that, it's like, ha. Does Samuel L. Jackson like anime? Yes, I do. Hentai too.
That video is amazing. I fucking love it.
Like,
Samuel Jackson's amazing.
They do what they were
Samuel
doing.
Jackson like anime. Yes, I do. Hentai too. Yay!
Or it's called hentai, and it's art.
Oh god. I want a new South Park game. I forget whose dad it is, but he's like, I intently study a Japanese art form known as yaoi, and you have to collect fucking yaoi. You have to collect yaoi pictures.
I know what you're talking about. Good
game.
God, no! Get that out.
And apparently, there's an ultimate where Craig and Tweak are like go full yaoi and just hold hands, and everyone fucking explodes.
Every time I see that, I'm like, I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna do one more chalice dungeon, and then we're gonna end it. So let's do
Dicks.
Why dicks?
Yeah, why not?
I don't wanna do dicks.
It's like a sausage, but there's like cream filling in it. Ugh.
Why?
Even I'm disgusted by that.
You mean a Twinkie?
Dicks are basically Twinkies. Dude, that like blew my mind. What the fuck? Like, whoa. Yeah, if you think about it, dicks are just Twinkies. Oh! Dude, my fucking mind has been blown. If I was high right now, I would be freaking out. Like, holy shit.
I mean, my character's basically high. I'm walking around as Cauliflower Man.
Oh.
So I decided to challenge myself and do arcane for this one. Do Cauliflower Man with the tentacle porn and see what happens.
Oh yeah. Honestly, like some tenty porn is like.
No, thank you.
Really? As a connoisseur of hentai, you do not.
I do not
enjoy
enjoy that.
At least some of the tentacle.
No, I do not.
Not even a little. Like some of them.
No.
Really?
No.
Really?
No.
I find that kind of surprising.
There's
to be
one
honest.
that's really disgusting to me. It's the monster porn. That's disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like cute monster girls, then I'm just like.
No,
ooh.
I mean it's like shoving a log into a freaking head of a needle. That's
imagine,
what it's doing.
Yeah, seriously.
And I'm like, oh my god.
And you know those weird like Pornhub ads, which are just like viruses.
Yeah.
And how they show like just a little bit. Those ones, I've seen ones where it's like a giant wasp laying eggs inside of a chick, and I'm like, don't show me that shit.
I'm gonna puke if I watch that. I'm like, I'm gonna just throw up.
And I've seen some, like, a centaur, like, fucking a girl and coming in her, so, like, her stomach is, like, oversized, and it's, like, overflowing her mouth, and I'm like, what the fuck?
No, that's not the worst one. I watched
I know,
one thing,
but
I saw one thing of tentacle porn, and I was just like, I'm not watching this ever again. Let's just say the tentacle went another way, and it came out the mouth.
That's some nasty ass tentacle porn. You need some
I was
good
like,
shit.
I watched it, and I was like, I'm gonna puke.
You need some of the good tentacle porn, like the passionate, gentle tentacles.
I need whatever Samuel L. Jackson's watching. Like, that's what I need.
It's like the top-rated fucking hentai haven one. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. That's not the best one, though.
Oop.
Like, oh god. Oh god, the rats!
Dad just kind of walked in here and then left.
That's not the best one. Like, I don't remember which one it is. It's like, I'm talking about the one with the girl with the purple hair. Like, you know which one I'm talking about, right? Oh, I'm dead. Okay, come on. Okay, now. This is only freaking floor 1. I switched to freaking arcane and I'm dead and like, oh, hi. Well. Okay. Now. I love how this is layer 1, but we're going up instead of going down. Great dungeon design, guys. Great dungeon design. What do we got? Beast-possessed soul. Oh, it's one of the doggers. Come on, big boy. See, you may have that, but I have the tentacle. Bad doggo. Bad doggo. I said bad doggo. Oh god. Pokey pokey. Ow.
We still talking about hentai?
I'm fighting a dog and poking it with a freaking blowing stick. Almost a blowing stick.
Yeah, hentai.
Oh shit. Yeah, there's just some
Like, if I'm gonna be completely honest, like, some of that Boku no Hero is, like, pretty good.
No. I don't know what it is, but like, there's some weird porn, man. Some weird shit.
I mean, whatever fucking floats your boat, whatever.
I saw one that
your
was just, it
shaft.
took Futanari and just did something with it. I'm like, no. Like a girl's clit grew into a dick.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about.
And I was like,
Yeah.
what am I watching?
Were they
Never
like
mind.
sisters in like a room at night?
No.
No.
I looked at it and I'm like, I need an adult.
Yeah, no, that was weird. 'Cause
Like,
the one
I'm
I
like-
saw is like she got like possessed by a fucking demon or something, and then just a dick kind of came out of her vagina.
Fuck. Like, Futanari's just weird, man. Like, it goes to places it should never go. I'm like,
Like, dick girl on normal girl, that's okay. Dick girl on dick girl, taking it too far, a little bit too gay. Dick girl on fucking water bottle that has boobs but also has like an 8 fucking foot dong. No. No.
that's not the worst one I've seen.
Oh no.
It was like it was a Fuda on a guy.
Let's not talk about that.
I saw it and I was like,
I mean, it's a bi guy's dream, Ragby.
I saw it and I was like, no.
Like, to be perfectly honest, it wouldn't be so bad to just get fucked in the ass.
No.
It wouldn't be that bad. Come on.
I
Even you today were like, men
I-
have a G-spot.
I just found out. I mean, I prefer.
Yeah.
I
Why
prefer
not
to
test
have
it out?
nothing.
Wink.
No, thank you. I'd rather not.
What's wrong with a little
I
bit
prefer
of
to be able to walk.
experimentation?
Thank you.
Who says you're gonna get a horse cock inserted into you? It's like
Knowing
fucking
my luck, this kind of thing would happen. And I don't know
horse
why,
cock?
but apparently a lot, like, I don't know what it is. Like, more gay men like me than straight girls.
'Cause you're hot. I mean,
And I'm like, what? Like, what? Like,
So wait, have like guys asked you out?
No, I just no.
Did he reject them, or did he just like no?
I just found out some things, and I'm like, nope.
Did one of your friends would just be like, Anthony, this guy totally wants to bone you?
Nah. That's all.
You can't just leave it there. You can't just fucking stop talking right there.
I'll just say no. Go away.
No, go away. I don't
Keeper of
swim
the
like
Old
that.
Lords, where is he? Oh, Fireman versus Arcane Man, or Fire Witch versus Blue Glowing
Witch bitch.
Tentacle Cauliflower Man.
Cauliflower, bitch.
Ow! You're burning the cauliflower.
Cauliflowers, actually.
Now the best thing is cucumbers
Yeah, I'm pretty
Cucumbers.
too.
or pickles.
Ew.
Pickles are the shit.
A pickle Rick!
Who doesn't like a good dill pickle every once in a while? That's both
Me.
a sexual thing and a normal thing.
Wait, I thought it was bananas. Aren't pickles like kind of soggy?
But they're thick.
So they're juicy. So wait, when you're like about to climax, you squeeze them and just like.
And then just Twinkie stuff comes out of it. I can never look
Dude,
at a dick the same
that
way
literally
now.
fucking blew my mind. Like,
Okay.
what the fuck?
Okay, so you got a flaming sword. I got a glowing blue sword full of mystical energy. Oh my god, my health.
Health? What's that?
He hit me once and my health just went. It's like, no. This guy is
And
like
my
a
health.
This guy is combros.
Cum bros. Bang bros.
Okay. You got those? I got tentacles. Let's go.
Oh.
I'm gonna just pelvic thrust around you.
Have you ever like looked up like Dark Souls porn or like Bloodborne porn? It's pretty weird.
It's a lot of just fucking the Firekeeper or the doll.
I've seen. Apparently there's a lot of the Emerald Herald just pissing in an Estus and be like, here you go.
Fuck. Why?
It's weird.
Why do
Some
people
of it's
come up with this?
some of it's all. What's up with the peeing fetish? It's like, ugh.
It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I do not get that.
Oh, we were talking about weird fetishes or something, or I think it was just hentai in general, me and Ragby, and then Nate came in, and he was just like, oh, don't remind me, there was this one hentai where the dude was fucking her, and she just shat across the room like a solid log, and me and Ragby are like, send it, that sounds hilarious, and he's like, no.
No, the worst one I remember
want-
was a guy they were doing it doggy style, and then he pulls out and other stuff comes with his dick, and I'm like, no.
Let's not talk about that.
I looked at it, I'm like,
Wait, was it hentai or porn?
hentai.
Okay.
But I saw it and I was like, nope.
What the fuck?
It was good up until that, and I'm like, I'm gonna puke. I need to go wash my dick.
I need to wash my dick. My eyes aren't enough. It has seeped so far into my meat that I need to wash it.
Like, good God, like some of this stuff, I'm like, who comes up with this shit?
Like, sometimes I like watch like the Monster Girl hentai, and it's pretty good. But then there's the Centaur one, and I don't know how to feel about it, cause he's just like elbow deep in a centaur, and I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this. Like, what the fuck? Like literally elbow deep.
Nothing.
It's like,
No, there's one thing we've neglected to mention, and I don't get why. Necopara.
ah, yes,
I see that and I'm like,
boner.
like just, yes. You just hear, yes,
Boneless?
yes,
More like
yes,
bone
yes,
full.
yes, yes.
Dude, Nekos? Oh.
No, you just hear
It's perfect.
Jotaro's so going, yes, 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 yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
And then, yes.
Yes, and then it's like, you know how Tear Grace sometimes does like the splurt fucking effect on the screen?
Yep.
It's like, yes.
Or you just, oh god. He put so many funny things into be like the Scat Man. Scat Man's freaking...
Dude, Tear Grace is really funny.
He's got the best editing I've ever seen. Like, just like sit there, you just hear the Scat Man thing come on. I can't get over that. Like,
I think some of the jokes are starting to get old, but like, still,
I don't care.
they're
He's
still kinda
funny. I don't care if they're getting old.
Yeah,
They're good.
he's funny.
Plus, his voice, man. I want his voice.
Dude, if his voice was a man, I would still fuck it.
Like, every time I hear him talk, I'm like, when I first heard him, I did not expect him to look like that. I'm like, I think he's some big black dude. I'm like, he's got to be some big black guy or something like that.
No, he's a bald white guy.
Like a really skinny white guy. I'm like,
well, he's not necessarily skinny.
No, he's
lanky,
skinny.
but he's still like buff.
he's not buff, he's skinny.
He's kind of ripped.
He's toned.
He's toned.
But I'm
No,
just
but
like when I heard his voice, I was like, when I saw his face, I was like, that's what he looks like?
yeah, I think the first time I saw Tear Grace, I saw some of his like Binding of Isaac shit.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, I just like watching Binding of Isaac.
I love watching him do that. It's just so freaking funny.
Yeah. It's so good.
My favorite video of his is when he was playing Dark Souls 2 and he was doing it on May the 4th. And he's like, I just got upgraded to Qui-Gon Winn.
I feel like that joke's familiar from him.
And then he's like, these jokes, they're far from Yoda. So many stupid Star Wars jokes, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm fighting
And
another.
like, yeah, you see, it's May the Force, so it's fucking Star Wars. And funny, I swear.
They just got upgraded to Qui-Gon Winn.
Dude, he's like Markiplier mixed with an auctioneer, and then ×2. It's like, whew.
The problem was with Markiplier, I'm like desensitized to his voice. Like, his voice isn't that crazy to me anymore.
I still love it, but yeah.
I just wish Mark would go back to his old style. Like, his old style was way better. Like, watch his older horror videos. They're so much better than his newer things.
I like the vlogs that he's been putting out lately.
I mean, granted, the whole Who Murdered Markiplier thing was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
Granted, I still think your character's the one that murdered him, if I remember correctly, wasn't it? I don't remember what the whole ending was supposed to symbolize. They left.
Yeah. The ending seemed kind of abrupt to me. Like, it just kind of...
Yeah, it seemed like it was a little rushed at the end.
Kind of, but I think they intended for it to be like an open-ended, like... Because, didn't they make a website for it?
Yeah, I honestly think it was your character's the one who did it.
It was the butler.
It was the cameraman. Or he killed himself.
It was the cat.
Because he was 3 different characters, he killed himself.
Oh.
And then you had the whole thing they did afterward
how do
with
we
like
get from hentai to Markiplier?
I don't know.
Oh, there was one time, I remember this. One time, Markiplier looked himself up on Pornhub and found some shit.
Yeah, I know.
It was hilarious.
I've seen it. I'm like, oh my god, whoever did that's freaking beautiful.
Oh my god. I've seen like full-on SpongeBob episodes and like Destiny Let's Plays on Pornhub.
I've seen weird stuff on it. I'm like, who puts this crap on here?
Like I've seen Minecraft Let's Plays on there.
Like, who puts this crap on here?
Like, the geniuses, that's who.
I just don't get it. I'm like, is there like a market for this thing or something?
Oh my god. Minecraft and porn does not go well together.
That's disgusting. I've seen like some weird people do animations of it. It's gross to look at.
Yeah. And it's always just generic Minecraft girl. Put blocks on her chest. Have an Enderman fuck her. or like a fucking pig. Like with the I thought Dark Souls porn was like pretty bad because it's like a lot of zombie dogs, but like
that's tame compared to that.
Hold on.
Okay. Ow! Why can't I do anything with this build? I got a pelvic thrust towards the boss, I guess. Come on. Whoa. That range, though. Ow. Get your stick out of my tentacles. Ow.
Back to porn.
We're doing this as I'm fighting a guy who's just trying to shove a stick in my tentacles.
So porn.
Or shoving a stick in my cauliflower. I don't know what you want to call it.
Oh, that's an innuendo if I've ever heard one.
That is straight up an innuendo. I don't care what you say, that is.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, he's trying to stick
like,
a dick in my, he's trying to stick a dick in my
like,
a stick in my
I
cauliflower.
can imagine just like like in like an animation or something, we're just like walking next to each other, you're fighting a boss and you're like, he's trying to shove a stick in my tentacles, and I'm like,
shove
like,
a stick in my cauliflower.
No, it's not. He's actually trying to shove a fucking stick in my cauliflower. I'm like, nah, it's an idiot.
And it's actually what's going on.
Yeah, like in the background, I'm just like, nah, it's fine.
I need to get to where I can animate. I wish I could animate and make funny videos. Because I got so many stories I can make videos out of.
I'm gonna do Microsoft Paint.
I wish I could draw really well, because I would animate like Domix or something, or Swoopsy.
I can draw decently, but like
I can't draw that well.
Cartoon decently.
The only thing I could draw somewhat well was like, I remember I copied one of my friends. I like drew when Naruto was punching Neji.
Oh wow. You fucking weeb.
Because that's when I was a kid. That was the big thing in middle school.
True.
Like, just Naruto, and I'm like, even though granted I don't like Naruto
your generation
anymore,
was like way better than mine.
I hate Naruto nowadays.
Like, I'm in between generations, kind of. Like, I'm kind of yours, but I'm kind of millennial. I don't like it.
I'm just saying, like, freaking Naruto is just god-awful nowadays.
It's Naruto.
It's trash. It's not even good anymore. The only anime that's actually stayed good consistently, I think, is One Piece. Bleach is just god-awful.
Bleach started out strong, and then it just...
I did not like Bleach. I watched like the first like 10 episodes and was like, fuck this show.
Apparently it gets a lot better.
My
uncle is like really into Bleach, or was.
I give everything 10 episodes or so, at the very least 5, and at that point I'm done. If you're not good after like 10 episodes, I'm done. I'm like, I'm not watching you anymore.
Overlord might be a struggle for you then, because it's really slow to begin with, and then once it starts picking up, like, it's alright. And then Seasons 2 is announced, and I'm like super excited for that.
Okay, finally beat that dungeon. Jesus. That was a really long dungeon. Okay, I think we're going to
I've been trying to watch Boku no Hero.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end the stream real quick, so. Okay.